Okay, so today we are going to learn how to keep cut flowers or cut roses or any flowers fresh longer. Now the first thing is we need to clean the flower base and also the size of the flower base. But to clean this, make sure that we clean it with baking soda and vinegar, the white vinegar, and then rinse with the clean water and then wipe it. So once this one is already clean, then we can put water and make sure also the water is clean. And now we have the right size. If the flower is too long, then we can cut it. But this flower base is just right. So that's the first step that we're going to, the next step that we're going to do is make sure that we have to cut the stems like in an angle, like 4 to 5 degrees. So as I see that one, it's already dying in here, rotten one here, saggy looking. So an inch of that, this is 1 inch. Now we can cut that one in an angle, like 4 to 5 degrees. Then we put that one into the water. And we have to make sure as well that there is no leaves that is floating in the water, because once the leaves of the flowers get decayed or rotten, it is encouraging for the bacteria to grow. So that is very important, that we really don't want the bacteria to grow, so the floating leaves are not allowed into the water. So we can see that the water level is right there. So no leaves below the water level. Okay, so I think you already have removed all the leaves, and that's good. You did it right. But we also have to remove those dying leaves and also that was already cut. Okay. So there you go. We're just cutting. And this one is already dead, so we have to remove that. So when we cut the stems, because we need to change the water. As we change the water, we also have to cut the stems. Like every 2 days, we have to change the water. And we also have to cut this stem like an inch every time we change the water. So there you go.
Sorry, are you not going to put sugar and jellies or
Yeah,
butter?
so we are just putting the steps in that one in there, just showing the steps that those are the steps that we really need to cut one inch. And so when everything is like cut already, then the next step that we are going to do is we have to put the after trimming, now we need to put the food. So the food is every liter, then every liter of the water, then we can put a tablespoon of sugar. So let me see, we will just estimate like 3 liters in there. So 2 and 3 sugar. And so the sugar here acts as the food of the cut flowers. And then we can put the Javex. The Javex here is equivalent to the aspirin as well. That would kill. So for 1 liter is just a drop or 2. Okay, can we cut that one? Okay. So in a liter, we can just put a drop. You can use the dropper, but we can just estimate use this. See, that's 1 drop, 2 drops. That's for 2 drops in a liter. Since we have like 2.5 liters, so we can do like put 2 or 3. That one over there. So we're done. That's killing the germs as well. And there is another one ingredient that we're going to put. It's the lemon. So what's the use why we are putting the lemon? It's the lemon. This will encourage the water to rise upward into the stems and the leaves and flowers. So that is the role of the lemon. Okay, so we can put the lemon there like 2 slices. Okay, then we mix them together. So again, the ingredients are first the sugar that will act as a food, and second is the Jovex to kill the bacteria and the growing bacteria or whatever bacteria, and the third is the lemon that would encourage the water to rise distribute into the stem and the leaves and the flowers for the cut flowers to stay fresh and alive. So there, when you're done, there you go. Then you can put those cut flowers. Okay. So when we're done putting all these flowers, because I know it takes a while, and you get bored when you stay for watching all the cutting of flowers. So let's say all the flowers are cut. So the next thing that you are going to do is the placement of the flowers. So we will just make sure that these flowers, when we have to put in a cool place, not in a warm, because they dehydrated. They will wilt as well, and we have to make sure as well that they are not under the air condition, because it's too cold, right? And because it will also dries up the leaves and the petals. And as well, the most important one is we have to make sure that the flower base full of roses, cut flowers, not beside the fruits, because the fruits will produce gases that would encourage the growth of bacteria. So there's no fruits in your room, so you can put it there. But if as well you like to, let's say you are gifting these flowers to your sister or to whoever, Tadeb, is this flowers like a present from Mike? Because so is there a specific celebration why?
No, just
he just loves
he loves giving flowers.
Giving flowers. Oh, that's so nice. You're so grateful. I don't get any flowers at all. Not at all.
You grow them.
Yeah, maybe that's the reason why. Because I grow a lot of flowers, right? So what's the point of giving flowers if I already have flowers? But I got most of the good food. Yeah, but anyways, you're good. So I am just cutting all this stems because how many days do you have this already with you?
So I guess 2 days.
Oh, 2 days. Well, so it's just perfect then
Yeah.
that we change it, because every 2 days, that's if you wanna keep it like a week or two, more than 2 weeks, then every 2 days you really have to change the water. And as well, the shorter the distance, the fresher, the more water can absorb and makes the water, I mean the flowers fresh. Because when it's longer, of course, the water will take a longer distance to go into the water, and that's the reason why we have to cut the stems, so that the xylem vessels or the xylem capillaries are not blocked with the air bubbles. And of course, when it's rotten stems, the water cannot penetrate into the stem and distribute to the leaves and the flowers itself. Okay, so this is the real sachet or packet, the included when we buy cut flowers from the flower shop. And in here is the same ingredients, the one that I have mentioned a while ago. So there is sugar in here, and also the aspirin, because the equivalent of the Jovix is we can use the aspirin. So there is aspirin here that has a salicylic acid that could kill the germs, and also the lemon that would encourage the water to rise into the stem of the flowers. Anyways, so this is it. This is the whole arrangement of the roses, and there, as we see, there is no floating leaves, so everything is well. Okay, now in order for us, if let's say you are gifted with these flowers, you can save it. If you want forever roses, you can do it. So after a week or two, if you notice that it's been a long time and it's not really worth putting into the flower vase, you can save it. So the result when saving it, first of all, you have to put this one upside down. After a week, if let's say you decided to save this, so you can dry them. How to dry them? You put it upside down. So the result would be looking like this. See? So it was still fresh, and I just tied them and then put it in a dark room. The dark room, so that the color doesn't fade. And then you put this with the classic hair spray. And guess what? I haven't even done that one yet, but it's still good. See, put that one in there, but you're supposed to do this one outside, because the hair spray has chlorofluorocarbon and it's not good. That would not even good for the atmosphere, actually. But we're just putting it into the flower to save it. And this is another forever memory. And this is Mike and Tatev's, this is, Mike and Tatev's wedding. And this is Tatev's wedding bouquet. And look, this is already a year old, more than a year old. And look at that. Is it not pretty? So you are saving memories there. So that means if you see this, then you will remember that the good memories stay here in your heart, in your mind, and whatever. Right? So there you go. And yeah. And I am hoping, guys, that you have learned something from this video, and by following the tips, strategies on how to preserve the cut flowers fresh longer, and also to save forever. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure that if you like this video and if you want to watch more videos, more gardening tips, don't forget to hit like, and subscribe, and the notification bell so you will be notified all the time. Thank you. Have a wonderful day and keep safe and stay healthy.